As you can see, it is a beautiful day in Seattle, Washington. So let's get the messy stuff out of the way quickly. We are here to report on a new Volkswagen product. This is our first Volkswagen story since Dieselgate. Okay, bottom line from Volkswagen. We know we messed up. No kidding. We are committed to making things right. We are dedicated to regaining the confidence and trust of consumers. The bottom line, as I speak, Volkswagen does not have a diesel that is legal in North America. But that is not stopping this company from investing around $9 billion in North America over the next several years, as well as introducing some new product, which is why we're here in Seattle. And with that in mind, let's check out the 2017 Volkswagen Alltrack.
This deal could not be any bigger. This is easily the most eagerly anticipated car we've had in our lineup probably for the last 10 years. Our dealers have been asking for it, our customers have been asking for it, and now we can finally deliver it. Sport utilities are all the rage in Canada and North America as a whole. Now that we've added 4Motion all-wheel drive to our very popular Sport Wagon, we've given consumers something I would say totally different. You've got all the advantages and traction of 4Motion all-wheel drive, but you've got it in a compact package.
They're being strategic. They've lost some sales because of Dieselgate. They've got to make them up. They're bringing in the hottest market right now, which is SUVs, CUVs. I don't even understand why they don't buy a minivan. I love the Chrysler Pacifica minivan. I love the wagons. I understand when I was a kid that I went around in a wagon, and for some reason people don't like that anymore. They like the SUV. I'm not a big SUV fan because they're so top heavy.
If you look at the interior space on this car, it hauls as much as a sport utility, but if you're the kind of person that likes outdoor pursuits, say bike riding, kayaking and such, you've got a very low height, less than 5 feet to lift up your bike onto the roof of this car.
Now, as we all know, many drivers consider minivans uncool, and that includes station wagons. But the man behind the camera is 23-year-old Paul Reed, and guess what? Paul is excited about a station wagon.
Yeah, being that younger demographic, you wouldn't think I'd be interested in the wagons, but for what I do, action sports enthusiast, my bike's on the roof all the time, my snowboard gear in the winter, plus I have my camera gear in the back, and I know it's safe and sound. The feeling of being in a car and with my Golf wagon, I'm in the front seat with a standard transmission, and it makes me feel like I'm in a fun, sporty car, but at the same time, I get all the stuff in the back, I'm lower to the ground, and it's a lot more fun to drive than a sport utility.
People like him don't remember growing up in a wagon, and I think at some point you go, wait, we've got like 3 or 4 inches of height here we don't even use. So why even have that? Why don't we just narrow that down a little bit?
So Paul is pumped about this new wagon, especially when he found out that a 6-speed manual transmission would be available. And then we find out it's only available in America.
For the model year, that's 2017, all Sport Wagon with all-wheel drive will come with our DSG, which is our double clutch automatic transmission. For model year 2018, which is coming in the summer of next year, we hope to be introducing a manual transmission at that point in time.
No diesel as we speak. What's the scoop?
Right now, the scoop is we're running with our very popular 170 horsepower gasoline engine. We're going to see which way the winds blow in the future. Whether or not diesel becomes part of the mix again, that's something we're going to have to let the future fall.
I love the TSI engine, always have loved the 1.8. It's a great, snappy little engine. It works well in this vehicle.
Couple of small pet peeves with the Alltrack. Now, if you're Canadian, you're looking at this vehicle, you know it's all-wheel drive, and you're thinking, hey, this would be great to take to the ski hill. Fine, but here's the catch. It does come with available heated seats, but it does not have a heated steering wheel, not even as an option. And I think that should change. The second one, and I can see the engineers now rolling their eyes, but it's the exhaust pipes. I mean, they're not bad looking, but here you got a vehicle with all this cladding. I think those pipes need a little more attitude so that when you're following the Alltrack, it's saying, hey, look at me.
It's compact but big enough for a family, and it's well designed.
You don't have to sacrifice. It's that cross between a car and a truck. Truly, it is the embodiment of the word crossover. We're excited by it. We think Canadians will be too.
You know, whether it's television or the car business, it's all about keeping the customer and you, our viewers, happy. So bottom line on the new All-Trac, well, many Volkswagen loyalists want diesel and they want an available manual transmission. Well, Volkswagen has only itself to blame for the lack of a diesel option, but I know having a 6-speed manual only for our friends south of the border will not sit well. But I think this is going to change sooner than later. Aside from that, this is a nice package, a real sweet ride. Now, the only decision you have to make is, do I buy the Golf Sport Wagon or the All-Trac? Well, hey, I'm just the messenger, but I don't think there's a wrong decision.